Alright then guys, what is going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're inside of Diablo 4 where we have got an absolute array of news. Some official news coming from X or Twitter, depends on what you want to call it, from Adam Fletcher with regards to new hotfixes coming up and the latest patch which is going to have its notes coming up tomorrow for the release of it on August 8th. On top of that, some stuff to do with Elon Musk inside of Diablo. We've got news coming your way. Also, announcements of increased legendary drop rates. So we're going to dive straight on in. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also, check out our sponsor, Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but you guys can get an array of flavors via the link in the description and use code CLOUD for a cheeky discount. That being said, let's dive on into today's video. So starting off, Adam Fletcher put up a post on Twitter saying random things in my office at work. This was quite interesting as somebody posted back up stating, is my helm in the office too? Please help me out, Adam. It's almost been 10 days like this. You can see right here, he cannot actually tick box the Awoken Cold Iron Cask helmet, and it's not available. So Adam's actually posted up here saying we've got a fix in the works for users who have had a few empty redemption tier spots on their battle pass, because this isn't the only one that we're seeing. J Valley right here still haven't had any clarification about this. Enjoy my money, no more seasons for me. A little bit dramatic in my personal opinion, as he wasn't able to claim tier 50 on the battle pass, but yeah. Adam states we've actually got a fix coming on the upcoming hotfix, so you can purchase the next season because you'll be able to utilize your gear. Feel like that was a little bit of a dramatic post, but yeah. Anywho, this one right here is an interesting one, as Imp Hail Lilith states, why is this post was removed from the Reddit? We're Brazilian people trying to give feedback and you guys just do that. Really, a ton of cool stuff was put in on the topic and just for nothing. This is very shamed, really. Now, the reason we're covering this is because I don't actually think a lot of people are fully aware, and Adam Fletcher posted this up stating, we don't run the subreddit pages. I'd recommend using admin mod mail tools to reach out to them. Blizzard doesn't run any of the Diablo subreddits, including Immortal or the one specific to 4. So for those of you guys who think that Diablo or Blizzard or whoever you want to blame for this is actually taking down any of your posts or making any decisions with regards to it, they have nothing to do with the subreddit at all. So cut them a bit of slack when it comes to the Reddit side of things. Twitter, yeah, you can target. Feel free. On top of that though, Elon Musk reveals his name of Diablo 4 character, as apparently while he was actually changing the face of Twitter to the X logo, he was grinding Diablo 4 with a character that was called I Will Never Die. Now, people have pushed in for this, and someone asked Elon if he'd like to stream Diablo 4, but the Twitter CEO didn't show much interest. Although what's really funny is that Blizzard President Mike Ybarra joked on Twitter saying that he'd have the team see how many times he had actually died and if he's playing hardcore. I think that that's actually hilarious, although not too sure why anyone would really give too much of a hoot about it. I mean, he is human, he's allowed to play games. It doesn't interest me so much that he's actually playing Diablo. Let me know your comments down in the comment section, as I feel like this is a really funny one and it got a lot of love over on Twitter/X. What the hell are we calling this app? Oh. Anyway, on top of that, a very, very good Forbes writer, Paul Tassi, actually puts up an article stating what Diablo 4 needs to change for Season 2. This one is a really, really well done one, and some which I do agree with and don't at the same time. Now, he goes into stating that it needs a better storyline. I don't actually know if that one's the case. I think the storyline was actually one of the better parts of the game, although it does kind of dive into a hell of a lot of other things, such as this bit right here. More accessible smouldering ashes. I don't really get why these are level gated too much at an extreme degree. It feels like it's just something to put on the free track of your battle pass so something exists there, but you could just put it in the seasonal journey chapters and it would feel much more accessible and useful. The level gate is there to prevent people from buying Battle Pass tiers to get it, but it just doesn't need to be in the Battle Pass at all, if it's going to be free either way. And I do think that he actually holds a very, very valid point with that one. The Smoldering Ash I love the game, I've been playing for a little while, and I think I've only redeemed like maybe 2 of them, potentially 3. They run so far into the game that they're pretty much pointless, and you could actually have something useful inside of that tier slot for the seasonal Battle Pass. But while we're talking about that, he actually states as well that there needs to be better free tier rewards. The armor set and weapon skins given out on the free track of the Battle Pass are laughably bad and directly breaking the promise that free armor cosmetics would be as badass as paid armor cosmetics. Instead, the Battle Pass and the store get all the good armor and weapon cosmetics and everyone else gets nothing. Yeah, again, I have to agree with this one. I want to know what your opinions are in the comment section, because I think that there is so much of a flip side of the coin when it comes to these sorts of conversations. But another one right here that I do agree with is new rank and file enemies. We got one new boss here, but I would like to see more normal enemy types introduced than modified malignant minions that are normal minions with just a bunch of crap on them. They don't even change their names. They are plenty of old Diablo enemies that could still be brought forward, and I'd hope to see new ones in time as well. Not just when we get a new map section in expansion. And I think, again, that is solid. I think that something that I don't really want to do, but you have to, is that Path of Exile has genuinely had such a larger definition of what bosses will look like. They're all individually generated, and they're all individually mechanicalized, so they all just are completely different. We have the same few bosses that have just been split around the entire map. That for me is just a no-go, and I think that is a massive issue, and it makes the game really, really boring to play. But let's spin off on some positivity to end the video with Diablo 4 announces drop rate changes for legendary items. Now, Diablo 4 is changing the drop rate for legendary items, which will potentially make it easier for players to find better gear and weapons. Best news I've had all week, and what is it we're going to be talking about with this? Now, Diablo 4 is adjusting the drop rate of legendary items to make everything a load easier. In update 1.1.1, it will guarantee legendary drops for players at level 35 and above when defeating dungeon bosses, completing Legion events, and defeating the Butcher. So it makes it a lot more relevant. Thank the damn Lord. That is absolutely incredible and something that we bloody needed. We know full well that the Treasure Goblin will now have a 100% chance of dropping a legendary item starting at level 15, providing players will better loot earlier in the game. So that is absolutely huge indeed. As they do state right here, Diablo 4 has announced changes to the drop rate of legendary items, the second highest rarity level available in Blizzard's action RPG. Diablo 4 Season 1 brought a range of changes to the game, with some of the changes celebrated and others questioned by players. This adjustment will surely be celebrated by all though, and I think that they have a very solid point. This for me is huge. Legendary drops come few and far. You need so many of them to be able to put things such as aspects onto other weapons and stuff like that. So dismantling them, it becomes a little bit frustrating, especially in the earlier game. When you actually start getting legendaries, you get so little of them that if you want to put any aspects on, you are really, really griping and grasping straws to be able to get hold of enough materials to do that. That's just my personal input on it, and that's my personal opinion. Hopefully this will make things a lot easier and make making builds a lot better when it comes to the aspect side of things. Let me know your comments down in the comment section, but this is a good change in my eyes. That's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. I appreciate all your damn faces, guys, and as always, until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.